you've just started reading, or maybe you've been reading for a while but you want to start tracking your reading using the Goodreads app. But how do you actually get started and use this app? Well, in this video I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. So at its core, Goodreads is essentially a social media app for reading. Not only does it allow you to track your reading, but it's also great for connecting you to other people who read, helping you find like new book suggestions, and helping you read very honest, brutally honest sometimes, reviews of books. And whilst I'll be primarily focusing on the app in this video, it's important to know that you can also get this on the web. So if for any reason your phone doesn't support the app, you can always get it on their website as well. The Goodreads app is available for Apple and Android on the App Store or on the Google Play Store, and it's completely free and easy to download. You will obviously just need to use your email to set up an account. You can personalize your profile, so you can set a profile picture if you want to. You can also put in when you sign up what your preferences are in terms of like genres of books that you like, things like that, and that will mean that it will personalize all of the suggestions it gives to you. So let's dive into the app itself. Now the home tab is your landing page within this app, and it just gives you an overview of things. Personally, I don't like the home tab. I think there's nothing on it that's helpful, just in my opinion, but I also am not connected to really any friends on Goodreads.
What a loser.
So maybe if you are, you would find it more helpful because I think it gives you updates and stuff from your friends there. For me, it just gives me some random recommendations and I just don't find it helpful. But within this homepage, the search bar is probably the most helpful thing. The second you log on, if you want to search for a specific book, you can do it straight away. Now let's talk about the part of the app that I spend most of my time on, which is the My Books tab. Now the easiest way to understand this section of Goodreads and just generally how Goodreads works when it comes to your own books is to think about it like a physical bookshelf. You can have different shelves for different things. You can add books to it, you can take books away from it. You will have certain books which you are currently reading, want to read, or have already read. So along the top you have this little horizontal sliding section that allows you to see what you're currently reading. If you click on a book, you will be able to see all the information about it. You will then be able to click on the drop down and set it as want to read, read, or currently reading. You can edit the dates in here that you've been reading the book, and you can also update the progress. So if you want to show on the percentage bar how far you are through the book, you can do that within there. Below that you have your want to read list and you have your read list, and below that you have these little tiny tabs which are actually for any custom bookshelves that you create. Like you can see I created one for started and stopped books, so anything I did not finish I put in that shelf. Since Goodreads is owned by Amazon, of course they have a little Amazon plugin there, which is that you can add any notes from your Kindle. So any notes and highlights that you do on your Kindle, you can sync up so that you can see them within the Goodreads app. You can set up a reading challenge here as well for the year, and any books that you automatically finish and mark as read will go into your book challenge. Here you can see there's a little rewind of the previous year that will give me stats about the books that I read, and here at the bottom there's a quick little genre flick through that you can add new books. On that note, let's talk about how you can find new books to add to your want to read list. So in order to help you discover new books, Goodreads will use your previous reading history, how you rated things, and also the recommendations that you gave it when you set up your profile in order to give you ideas of books to read. But you can also find new books within the Discover tab of Goodreads and also within the Search tab. You can search a book directly, you can look up different genres, you can also look at the lists that Goodreads curate. So things like which have been the most popular books on Goodreads, which have been rated the highest, all of that kind of stuff to help you understand what might actually be good for you to read. And you can click on any book to see what the reviews have been or to add your own. And if you want to read this book, again, you just click that green want to read button. Now, if you click on the more tab on the far right, you will get some other features that you can use. So I'm just going to highlight a couple to you that we haven't talked about already. First and foremost being the friends tab here. Now, when you open this tab up, you will see any friends that you have added. You'll be able to click onto any of them and you'll be able to see updates and things on what they're reading currently, any reviews that they have left. You also have a little add friend button here where you can search and find your friends. The group tab here allows you to join different book groups. Now, truthfully, I've never joined a book club here on Goodreads, so I have no idea if they're any good. I actually host a book club over on an app called Fable because that app is really set up for book clubs specifically. I will leave a link in the description if you guys want to check that out, but I really cannot comment on how good the Goodreads groups are. If any of you guys have been in one, please let me know in the comments down below how you find it so we can all see if they're actually any good. The other unique tab here is the giveaways tab. I don't know what that's like because I live in the UK and it's only available in the US and Canada at the moment. So any of you guys out there who have entered giveaways, maybe you've won something, let me know in the comments. So that is your overview of Goodreads. Now, if this doesn't seem like the kind of tracking app you were thinking of, I actually have a video on a different tracking app, which is called Storygraph, which I will link for you right here. And please let me know in the comments if there are any other book tracking apps that you would like me to give you a deep dive into. Let me know in the comments if you have any more questions, and I will see you all in the next one.